Yes, I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
うわ。これベッド？赤ちゃん用かな？こんなにちっちゃくないでしょうよ。うわうわびっくりしたー。あれなんか持てんのかなこの辺。あ、持てるわ。物を持てるということ今初めて知ったわ。何1時59分って。なんかこれ見たことあんなぁ。あ、ガラス割れたんや。なんかこれ、ポータル？ポータルっていうゲームに似てるね。ずいぶん前にやったから忘れちゃったけど。あ、そうだわ。
It's a puzzle.
It's a
Critical
puzzle.
thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
ここに置けって？
Genius.
なんかイケメンに聞こえてきたこのおっ
No,
ちゃんの
actually,
声
you
が。
know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time...
お？わあ！なんかあるやん。ラッキー！なんか見つけたんちゃう？これ。暗すぎる、画面が。え？なんか怖いな。画面暗いし。画面暗すぎて自分の顔がディスプレイに映ってるのを見るだけの悲しいゲームになり果てているんやけど。なんか美人が映ってると思ったわ、通りで。お？なんか言った今。あ、なんかあるわ。わーお。あ、全然ちょっとよくわかんない画面ばっかりだな。何？
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon.
何よ。
I can wait.
オッケー、今終わったエンディングがゲームエンドと言われるものだと思いますね、おそらく。最初右のドアに入って倉庫に進んでリフトに乗ったら途中にある通路に向かって飛び降りる。で、その後3回青いドアを選びベイビーゲームは諦める。赤ちゃんが火に飛び込んでいくやつですね。あれ4時間ぐらいやれってナレーションでは言ってたけど、それをすぐ諦めてなんかいろんなゲームの世界にこう移動させられて終わっちゃいましたね、結局ね。あれね、なんか4時間ミスすることなく続けるとまたなんかそういうエンディングがあれらしいんやけど、本当に4時間あれやるの？嘘でしょって感じ。もう修行やんな、それ。いや、でも他のエンディングもね、やっていきましょうか、また。
Stanley stood for a long time in one spot. It's part of a game. He likes to see how long he can go without dying. So far, he's doing excellent. And if he just stays right where he is, I'm sure he'll keep up that good momentum. Let's observe the genius at work.
OK。やっていこっか。
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others. So the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
電気だ。さっきと違うね。ここにちゃんと電気がはまってるもん。じゃあちょっとこっちのドア言う通りに進んでみましょうかね。最近ずっと言うこと聞かないで怒らせてたからね。
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of
同
disbelief,
じ
Stanley decided to go
道を行
up
く
to
つも
his
りは全
boss's
くないです
office.
ね。
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
あはんあはんなるほどね。こっちかな。楽しいなこれ。うわー怖い。あ、そう。うわ一気に怖いな。うわ車や。
Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that
ハイリ
risk?
スクやね。
All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
うわ
All of my
ループしてる。
co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any
楽しそうやな。
logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
確か
And for
に。
that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming!
I'm
Yeah. This is all a dream. What a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
すごい怖い
He
なループ
imagined
って
himself flying and began to gently float
I'm
above the
flying.
ground. Then
本当だ
he
浮いてる
imagined
浮いてるわ
himself soaring through space on a
うわすごい
magical
な
star field, and it too appeared. It was so
うわ
much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining
分か
so
った分かったけ
lucid?
ど
And then
部屋
perhaps
暗
the
くすんのやめて
strangest
な
question of them all
コーヒー落ち
entered
てる
Stanley's head. One, he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice
いやなんか頭おかしく
describing
なりそう
me,
なこと言うてる
thinking
な
about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this
わかりま
was
せ
a
ん
dream. How could it be? Was Stanley
I don't
simply
know.
deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too.
怖い怖い
Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control. That
もう
this
完
was
全に
a
ループで
dream.
すね
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
おう。
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin,
うん。
the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one.
うん。
Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons.
一番最初にスタンリーがやってた仕
It's
事だ
all I
ね。
want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
怖い。続くのこれ。
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake
う
me
わ
up.
ー
Stanley,
狂気です
I
ね。
have a boss,
怖いです。
I have an office, I am real.
終わりかと思った
Please,
完全に。
just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can
I
anyone
must
hear my
be.
voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
うわ
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
マリエラ。
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
スタンリー
And
じ
although
ゃ
she
ん。
would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
はあ、最初に戻ってきちゃいましたね。なるほど。今回、やったのが、狂気エンド、マリエラエンドと言われるやつですね。ただ、シンプルに左の部屋に入って階段を降りるだけで、こういうなんかクレイジーな、ね、エンディングになっちゃうみたいです。とりあえず何個かやってみたけど、なんか、ね、もう、さあ、結局さ、言うことを聞かないで進むしかなくなってくるわけで、その度になんかね、ナレーション、この最初の冒頭のナレーションとかも若干変わってきてるのが面白いなと思います。もうちょっとね、続けてみたいですね。全部とはいかないかもしれないけど、はい。そんな気持ちでございます。